the fact that I share a birthday month with Beyonce has made me happy since I was a child. I will always be like, yeah, her birthday's right. Like we have like birthdays like a few days apart, you know. So I've always felt connected to her in a Virgo way. And obviously I admire her very much. So I'm a long, hardcore Beyonce stan Beehive member, you know.
Yes.
Till the end, ride or die.
Yes, fellow Beehive member right here too. But Timothy, you've got a lot to celebrate this month. You're hosting the Met Gala casually. What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, you know, all of it. This premiere of Venice was already a dream come true. We get to go to Paris. You know, I'm going to see my sister's going to come to the premiere there, and then get to come back to New York and hopefully spend some time with my family before the Met. Before I got to go to London to shoot a movie. So I'm like, you know, I'm grateful for all of it. I'm pinching myself. And I'm looking forward to the Met. I really wanted to soak it all in. I know I got some, you know, some responsibilities that are angled for the evening too, but I really just want to see everyone.
Look good. Hopefully you got a good outfit plan too. And Zendaya, are you going too?
I will be on Euphoria. I know that like this is the first time people are going to hear that I'm not going.
Bummer.
My fans will be very upset with me. I will unfortunately not be able to attend because I will be working on Euphoria. I got my time off to come here and do this Venice experience, which has been really, really special. But I wish I could, especially since this fashion icon on the side is going to be hosting.
We were just talking about when we went through all of Zendaya's Met looks in the last interview. We were trying to figure out what was the best one. What's your favorite?
They're incredible. The Cinderella one where it lit up.
Thank you.
The light up, the button, the remote.
That one almost took me out, let me tell you.
For sure. Well, we're sad that you're going to miss it, but obviously, you know, work is a good excuse for that, for not being able to go. But let's dive into the movie.
Season out there.
Yeah. Well, let's dive into the movie because it was incredible. Timothy, tell me about your character, because you've said that you feel like a lot of teenagers will be able to relate to what he's going through. Tell me about that.
I mean, yes and no. On some scale, they won't. Hopefully, because else we're all dead.
Yeah, let me read that.
And you know, and just I guess what I mean when I say that is just in the the normal ways that we all struggle with our identity at a certain age. We look in the mirror, we don't like what we see. We try on new personalities, new identities, and I think that's where Paul is before the Gom Jabbar scene. After that, is put on a trajectory that, like I said, I don't think anybody's actually living through in our world. But there are metaphors and there's ways to relate to it. It could be the pressure, the stress of a new environment, a new college, things like that. So
yeah,
I think people able to relate to across the board.
Family. A lot of younger kids are having to take care of their families right now and show their families how to go through Zoom learning and how to connect with other people. So yeah, I think that's absolutely relatable. Or relatable, excuse me. Zendaya, for you, tell me about your character and any possibility of seeing more of her in part 2, if there is one.
Well, I would sure hope so.
What is the script?
Yeah. I mean, there's a book. So if you know the book, you know that there's a lot to come. And it truly is only the beginning. But, we meet Chani kind of through Paul's dreams and visions. And I think that's an interesting way to meet her, because you don't actually know what to expect of her. You kind of are seeing it through his eyes, and you don't know if she's good or bad or gonna kill him, or you don't really have an understanding of what is it that's leading her to the Fremen, to the desert, to this girl, and what is the significance of this. And so you're just as apprehensive about her as probably she is of him when he arrives, because he's another outworlder, another person that she looks okay. Well, they say you're this, but all I've ever seen is pain and destruction, and so she's a bit guarded. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to explore more with these characters, because I think it's fascinating. I think there's so much, obviously, more to be explored, and we just kind of leave it right there, like.
Yes, she's very mysterious.
Yeah,
I'm like crossing my fingers that we get to see her part 2, because this one was incredible. And Timothy, I got to ask you, what was it like going toe to toe with Thanos? I mean, Josh.
Ooh, scary. And I learned that fight with the stunt double, and he learned to fight with my stunt double. So then we kind of had to relearn it. It'd be like relearning a dance sequence with a new dance partner the day before you shoot it. So it was great. Honestly, Josh was really one of my favorite people to ever work with in my life. And
awesome.
he's deeply wise, and I really feel like I learned a lot from him. And yeah, I could go on and on about that fight stuff. And he was equally supportive, but he definitely kicked my ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe your favorite person to work with other than Zendaya, because you've given her some high praise, like called her powerhouse today. What was it like for you two to work together?
That was awesome. I've obviously been watching Zendaya for years, basically since I was coming home and turning on Disney Channel. So, you know, and you know, just even before we even got working, just from the chemistry reading when we worked, it was already, you know, a dream come true in many ways. But then obviously in the time since, Euphoria and Malcolm and Marie, the project she's working on now too, this Euphoria season 2, I've been able to catch a couple of glimpses of it because I'm lucky enough to film some things. It's off the charts, you know. And
yeah. I mean, Zendaya, that's high praise coming from Timothée. I mean, you guys really worked well together.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot because I mean, he doesn't miss. You know, he continues to impress me and I think the world with his choices and his, I think, artistic honor, I guess, because you always, you know, you lead with the art and you work hard, and I've seen you been able to firsthand watch you work, and it really is beautiful to watch. Because I mean, one second will be, you know, everybody's joking around and whatever, and then he can just turn it on and get into it and go to deep places, and it's just like, oh, I didn't see that, you know. And I love watching that, you know, an actor or a thespian in their natural habitat, if you will. So, you know, that praise means a lot because I appreciate you and I admire your work as well. So yeah, it's rooting for each other in a massive way.
That's
I'm like, when I watched last night, I was like, I'm so proud.
Yeah, same here.
I'm so proud of you, dude.
Same here.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, well, thank you guys. I'm out of time, but thank you guys so much. Congrats on this incredible movie and just everything that you guys are doing.
Nice talking.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.